Okay. So first of all, tell me, how are you?
Yeah, so I have been, feeling under the weather, but today I'm feeling better now. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. All right. So can you please introduce yourself for the viewers?
Yeah, sure. So this is Abdul Qadir from Sindh, Pakistan, and currently I'm pursuing my bachelor's in English and literature.
Oh, that's nice. So what are your activities? What do you like to do to chill out and to relax, you know?
Yeah, I like to watch TV shows on Netflix.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
What
is
kind?
the only, yeah, I watch Hollywood TV shows like, like I would say comedy TV series like Friends. You might have heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course
these
I've
kind
heard.
of shows, sitcoms basically.
Oh, sitcom. So you're not into fantasy or sci-fi or something like that?
Yes, yes, I do. I do actually watch sci-fi, fantasy, thriller TV shows, but I prefer watching comedy. That is on my priority list. But I do watch these shows as well. That has thriller and dark aspects.
Okay, so what's the specific reason? Like, is there any specific reason as to why you prefer to watch sitcoms or comedy shows?
Because they are hilarious. It makes my mood happier. I feel on cloud nine like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Like when you're watching a good comedy movie or a TV show, you kind of, forget about all of your worries and you just literally get transported into that in that
Yeah.
universe. It's really
Even
amazing.
even
It's very
yeah, even these kind of shows give positive vibes. That is why.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, for example, whenever I'm hustling for a very long time, so I just, I start feeling this burnout, and whenever I experience this burnout, I always prefer to watch, comedy series or something like that to unwind myself. So it always works
Yeah.
wonders on myself. So, should we start the main topic of our
Yeah.
session today? Okay, so we had decided to share some proverbs with the
Yeah.
viewers, and yeah, so I'm going to be sharing the first proverb, and I'm going to tell the meaning of it and the example sentences, and then you'll have to make the sentence on with that proverb, okay?
So okay. So can I like first define what are the proverbs?
Sure, sure, absolutely, you can do that.
Hello. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So proverbs are basically short and popular quotations that basically gives us piece of advice or tells us something about the life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And they also contain a lot of, wisdom and things like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay, so but I also have a mixture of like, these things. Like for example, the first proverb that I want to share with you is to rub salt on one spoon. Like jali par namak chidakna. So I think you want to share
Okay.
quotes, like the quotes said by some wise people or something like that. Is that the case?
Okay. Yeah, these proverbs are basically the quotes that are said by any wise people.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I'm not understanding what you are saying because your voice is still breaking.
Oh, so what should we do now?
I don't know.
Should I
Okay,
call
you
you
speak
again?
now. It is,
Is it better?
it is clear. Yeah, it is better now.
Okay, okay, all right. So we can continue,
Yeah,
right? Okay, so the first proverb
yeah,
that I want to share with you is to rub salt on one's wound. It means jale par namak chidakna. You might have heard this one, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Like for
heard.
example, yeah, yeah. For example, you can say that she was rubbing salt on my wounds by reminding me of my failure in my exam. Are you
Okay.
getting my point? Okay, so if I ask you
Yeah.
to make any with this proverb, would you be able to do that?
Okay, I'll try. I'll try. Can you repeat the proverb again? Uh,
To rub salt on one's wound.
okay. Rub salt on one's wound. Wound. Okay. So. Okay, I am not, getting any kind of sentence in my mind right now. But yeah, I can say, as you said, that okay. So I was giving presentations and it didn't went really well. So my teacher, after after getting out of the presentation, my friends basically made fun of me. Basically, they rubbed the salt on my wound and by reminding me how bad I was at presentation.
Yeah, very good. It was a good example. Okay, so now it's your turn. Which proverb would you like to share?
Okay. Okay, so there is this proverb, all that glitters is not the gold.
Yeah, right.
You know about it? It means
Yeah.
things as yeah, things as they always appear are not how they look to be, right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
so the example that I'm going to be giving is that I got very amazing job, but the all the glitter is not gold. As I started working for that job, the work was very stressful and the salary was not enough. Yeah, that is.
Nice. Nice. So, okay, so let me make a sentence with this proverb as well. Um,
Yeah.
this girl seems to be really happy and really bubbly, but everything that glitters is not gold, so don't trust her. She might not be, I mean, she might not be how she appears to be. Okay, so the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
proverb.
yeah.
Yeah. So the second proverb that I want to share is all well that ends well. It means ant bhala to sab bhala. And okay, so the sentence that I want to share is that the groom was late for the wedding, but eventually he came and they got married, and all well that ends well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
would you
gonna
like?
be yeah. So I've been fighting with this guy for a long time, but at the end we became friends because as they say, all well ends well, something like that.
Yeah, that was very good.
All's
That's
well
a good
ends well.
example.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now your turn.
Okay. So the proverb I'm gonna be sharing is very common. I think you might have heard of. Action speaks louder than words.
Right.
Yeah. So it means your actions carries more weight than what you say.
Exactly.
Right?
So
So yeah, I'm going to be using it in a sentence. So my friend promised me to help, but action speaks louder than words because he didn't appear at the last moment.
nice. Very true. Okay, so I can also make a sentence with this one. My friend always says to me that she will help. Okay, no, my friend always said to me in the past that she will always help me during the difficult time. But when I was having a problem, she did not help me. So action speaks louder than words.
Yeah.
Right. It was a bit too long, I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No worries, no worries.
Yeah, yeah. So more to it than meets the eye. It means dal mein kuch kala. Like we how sometimes we say it in Urdu, right? So she is lying. I know this for a fact that she is lying, and there's more to it than meets the eye.
Okay. Okay, so it's my turn now. Okay, so my frenemy, do you know frenemy? So
Yeah,
my
yeah, of course.
frenemy, yeah. So my frenemy told me that he will help me, but there is something more to that than meets the eye. How was the proverb? Actually, can you repeat it again?
Yeah, more to it than meets the eye. More
Okay.
to it
So
than
my
meets.
frenemy, then meets the eye. Okay. So my frenemy told me that he will help me, but there is more to it than meets the eye because I know he will do something fishy.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Because he deep down inside does not want to help you. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
your turn.
Yeah, my turn. Okay. So there is this proverb: Rome wasn't built in a day. It means it takes time to achieve greater things.
Right.
It takes time to achieve greater things. That is, the meaning of it. And now I'm going to be using it in a sentence. Like, take your time to do your research because Rome wasn't built in a day.
Very true. Okay, so now I'm going to be using it in a sentence as well.
Yeah.
Uh, just keep trying hard to achieve success in your life, and just remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. That was
Yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's my turn now.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
grass,
Yeah.
yeah, the grass is always greener on the other side. It means dur ke dhol suhane. And the example would be don't be jealous of her success. The grass is always greener on the other side. Maybe she's suffering from depression or something like that.
Yeah. So please, can you repeat the meaning of that proverb? Actually, the voice is breaking. That is why.
Yeah, yeah, sure. दूर के ढोल सुहाने.
What?
दूर के ढोल सुहाने. Yani, it means something like दूर के ढोल सुहाने. Like it's a proverb. It's a very common proverb. Like something that appears to be
The,
is not exactly like, you know. I mean, it's similar to everything that glitters is not gold. It's similar to that proverb.
okay. The grass is greener than how was the proverb?
The grass is always greener on the other side.
Other side. Okay.
Like it means that something that appears to be really good might actually not be good in reality. It might just be a exterior or a pretense. Are you getting my point?
Okay. So it is grass is appears to be green than other side, right?
The grass is always greener on the other side.
Okay, okay. So the sentence will be like always check before buying anything because the grass is greener than other side.
Yeah, it's yeah, fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, your turn.
Yeah, okay. So there is another proverb that is don't cry over spoiled milk, which means don't cry over something that has already happened, you know. And the
Hmm.
sentence is that I accidentally deleted my presentation, but I didn't cry over spoiled milk and I made another one.
Nice. Okay, so there's no use of crying over the spilt milk because what's done is done and you cannot change it. Okay?
That that is true. Okay, correct sentence.
Great. As long as there is life, there is hope. जब तक सांस, तब तक आस. So, okay, its sentence would be, it's all right, keep working on yourself and keep studying hard. As long as there is life, there is hope.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have to use. Okay.
It's all right if you're not getting
Can
it. If then I
yeah,
can explain
yeah.
it.
You
Yeah,
know, it happens. You know that nothing. Sometimes nothing pops up in your mind. You know, it is happening to me right now.
yeah, no, no, it's completely fine. But yeah, but we shared very useful proverbs with the viewers. I mean, I'm sure that people who will watch the video, they'll learn many proverbs. So
Yeah.
would you like anything else as well about the proverbs or about anything?
Yeah, I think I want to say something about proverbs that yeah, we should use these kind of proverbs in our daily life conversations because it makes us sound advanced speaker, as well as it makes us look wise people. It shows that we have this kind of wisdom that we are using these kind of sentences, quotations, basically. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
we should use these kind of sentences in our daily life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And also memorizing these small quotes or proverbs, it's not that much difficult. Like you can just, if you come across any good proverb, you can write it down and you can just memorize it and you can just keep reviewing it, in order to retain it in your memory. And then whenever you're having a conversation with someone, just try to utilize them in your conversation. It will make you sound so
Yeah,
smart.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. What were you saying?
yeah, and also I want to add another point to it is that we should, yeah, we should use this kind of word, but also we should not use too much of these, proverbs in our sentences because it would make the person who we are talking to make difficult for them to understand, and as well as it will make us less effective speaker. Yeah, that is my opinion on this. We should be
Absolutely. Yeah.
using this in a limit. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think whenever you're having a conversation with someone, use these things, incorporate these advanced vocabulary and proverbs, but use them in moderation so that the other person can comprehend what you're talking about. Like if the other person is not the advanced English speaker. But I think that if you're having
Yeah, yeah,
who is already advanced in English, then I think that there's no problem with that. Like you can use proverbs
yeah,
and whatever I use, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. If we are speaking to advanced speaker, then it is okay completely.
Yeah, then it's completely fine.